A local organization wanted to honor the historic day too. News Channel 6's Taylor Leverett spent time with the Band of Brothers this Juneteenth, and she joins us live in the newsroom. Taylor?
Thanks, Renetta. Well, a little rain didn't stop the celebration. The group sent a message to inform the community about the history of not just the people of color, but America as well.
Taking a moment to honor Freedom Day.
It's significant because it is actually the Independence Day of the last people that became free.
Juneteenth marks a day of commemoration for many people of color.
This is just a very, very small win amongst a still long battle to be fought.
Local organization Band of Brothers put on an event to inform people about the importance of the day.
And just so happens on our 5th year, the federal government is looking towards making it an actual holiday.
The event featured vendors from across the CSRA and motivational speakers like Johannes Harden.
It's important for me to always talk about the past and the history, not to continue to make people feel a certain way, but to basically help people to understand the importance of where we come from.
The Waynesboro native is proving that a tough start leads to a successful finish.
When I was younger, I wasn't always the young man you see right now. You see what I'm saying? And so, long story short, I began to break certain curses within my family.
The father of two gives thanks for his success to his daughters and a group of men spreading the message of community.
The Band of Brothers is planning to hold events in the future to continue to inform people of Black history and culture. They tell me Juneteenth isn't the end, but the beginning. Back to you.